Loud. Turn this one up, my boy. 3 o'clock. Yeah. That's radio. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show. From 3 to 5, they going live. Misfits radio. Every Sunday, yeah, they certified. My favorite show. New guests this week, ain't no surprise. What you been praying for? If you trying to take their top spot, you better pray some more. Slick got the camera rolling, lab on the ones and twos. It's a lot, they going in the dirt if someone come for you. This my favorite podcast. Listen, it's your favorite too. Playing all the hits where they in trouble if they play with you. Artists in your music in, come and get an interview. Tune in every Sunday, cause you know that's what I'm about to do. 3 to 5, they going live, black owned and black operated. Indie hits the mainstream. If it's hot, they gonna play it. I ain't even gotta say it. Watch it back on Roku. Going live on IG or catch the show on YouTube. Tune in every Sunday and catch up on the latest news. Or close your ears and close your eyes, cause that's what all the haters do. It's 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up, that's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up, that's my favorite show.
Welcome. Welcome to the Westside Misfits show. I am your internationally known. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta throw it out there because I don't think people really know how international I am. I'm the internationally known DJ Lab, and of course we got Slick
316.
Hold on. Slick 316 in the building always.
Slick 316.
316.
Don't do that. It's 316. Ninja.
Who are you? The one interrupting my conversation. Who are you?
Okay, lady.
Okay. And this is Westside Misfits show. This is what happens when people don't answer your texts when you send them out to the group of all of our shows and say, hey, y'all doing a show tomorrow? And no one says anything to the next day.
So first of all, your text was stuck in somebody's memo because I didn't get it until this afternoon. So I don't know where it was.
Yeah. So
apparently you were stuck in some email jail or text jail.
You know how it is when people just don't do business right. So you send the text out, you say, hey, y'all doing shows tomorrow?
Did it say delivered?
Did it say, yes, it did.
Yes. That's why you shouldn't do, it's too many people in the chat.
It's not. It's a group chat for Misfits Media Group and shows and
do
hosts.
Me separately.
No, I'm not because when I need to get information out to the group, that's
can do
what
that.
I use.
But when you want to know what somebody doing, let it say delivered to me only.
Oh my God!
Because it wasn't delivered to me.
This what happens when you have to deal with black folks. They don't know how to act right.
It wasn't delivered to me.
They don't know how to act right. Anyway.
How was your 4th?
Huh?
How was your 4th?
I thought black folks don't celebrate the 4th.
What we celebrate?
Juneteenth.
Again, how was your 4th?
Black folks weren't free on the 4th.
So you didn't.
Then you read Frederick Douglass's
speech
on the 4th.
So you didn't celebrate it.
You want me to read the speech to you?
That was a no. I didn't celebrate.
Yeah, we celebrate.
Ah, damn.
No, we didn't really celebrate. We just barbecued. We didn't light off no fireworks, nothing like that. It was just a chance to barbecue and to get a day free off, get an off day. I'm gonna take all off days. I don't care what the holiday is about. If I'm off, I'm taking it. I'm not gonna be like, no, I don't want to be off on that day. Let me go into the office. So yeah, I took that off day. What about you?
I don't know why you always gotta be so different. But yeah, I celebrated it. I went to Friday. I went to a place that's off of Bankhead. Mm-hmm. That's right there on the corner. I don't want to say their name because I ain't getting paid for promotion.
That's right. That's right.
But I will have to say I can tell the difference when people of color do host events. And
it was funner, huh?
No, and the clear people host events. That's what my aunt told me to start calling the people. Clear people. The clear people.
Palm color.
Yeah, the clear people.
Okay.
Because we all know it was like 90-something, 94, 95 degrees outside Friday. And we was outside. They had like it's like a indoor-outdoor type spot. But more outdoor than indoor.
So why y'all ain't go inside?
They didn't have, that's why I said it's more outdoor than indoor. It wasn't that many places to sit on the inside. They only had 6 tables on the inside.
Okay, so y'all was outside on the patio.
Yeah, so everybody was in the patio and the greens in that area. They had no fans outside. They didn't have no misting fans, no nothing.
But y'all stayed.
I did 2 hours just so I could feel like I got my money's worth.
Y'all stayed. So how important was the fans if y'all stayed?
So for the other people, apparently it wasn't too important. But I was okay. For like, I got there as soon as it started. It started at 12 and it was from like 12 to 7. So I got there at 12 and I left at 2 because by that point, everybody started coming in. And so the little breeze that I did have, it was gone because the people were sitting on this side of me. They was behind me. They was on this side of me. They was in front of me. I was like, it's way too many of y'all. And I was, I don't like a lot of people in my little circumference anyway. So outside, they took my breeze. I didn't like them being around me.
Well, that's what happened when hot breath is around you. When you got a whole bunch of hot breath, it's gonna take the breeze.
Yeah, so I left after 2.
So did you feel you get your money's worth?
I did.
What they do? They had a band or something playing music?
They have a DJ playing music. They have a bar, and then they have like a food truck. So that's it. That's all. But it was just way too many people, and they didn't have no fans. The clear people, they bring fans. They put fans outside for you. Even though you in a tent, they made sure they have fans.
Well, like I said earlier, a few minutes ago, y'all stayed. So what's the point of the fans if y'all stayed?
Slick, you thought they
closed it.
I don't know what she thought they closed, but no, it ain't closed.
No. We can't say the name of the place because they not paying us for advertising, for promo. But it's on corner of Bankhead and what?
I think it's Bankhead and Northside.
Oh, okay.
It's right over there by around the corner from T.I. spot.
Oh, okay.
Around the bend from T.I. spot.
Okay. Y'all can fill in the blanks on that part.
Yeah, do what you do.
Right. Investigate. Go on Google.
So then after that, me and my cousin, she spent the weekend with me. So after that, we went over to my uncle's house. He lived in Lawrenceville.
You be in them streets. Your car probably got like 252,000 miles on it, don't it?
218 to be exact.
Yeah, you be in them streets.
So anyway, because apparently somebody woke up with violence this morning.
Saying, you be in the streets. Like, I'm just being 100. Your ass be in them streets.
I have to be in the streets to come up here. It ain't like you live around the corner from me no more.
Well, this is different. This is kind of work/entertainment.
Yeah, okay. So,
all this great exposure you get on here. This is great. This has nothing to do with being in the streets. You are inside, and this is a commitment that you have made for every Sunday to do.
I feel like at any point when I leave my driveway, I'm in the street.
Well, tomato.
Oh, okay. So we went out to his house. He barbecued and around 9:30.
At night?
Yeah, no, we didn't get there, but I'm saying around 9:30 of the night, the people in the neighborhood started shooting, and I felt like they was in competition.
Yeah, shooting fireworks. Yeah,
because it was like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, they in competition.
Yeah,
so they
got
shot
the best fireworks.
Yeah, they shot for about an hour and a half. I was like, these people over here spent some money.
If Carly, them, and Calvin had been here, I would have bought a bunch of fireworks because Calvin loves to shoot out the fireworks. He just don't like staying around them. He like lighting the fire and then
run.
And I love to see it because he'd be so excited.
Yeah.
But he wasn't here this weekend, so I didn't get no fireworks. I felt like it was unnecessary.
So do you get the actual ones that go up in the sky and make the colors, or you just get the little sparklers the cannons?
No. We do it big. We do the big thing. We get the $500 case.
Oh, you get the boom boom.
Yeah, we get the real thing. We go up to the fireworks place right off 20 right there when you get off on Fairmont Road and you gotta go around the access road. We go to that place.
Oh, okay. So you
Jake's
get
Fireworks.
not okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We get the big package.
All right.
I say, Calvin, which one you want? That one. Done.
So you get the boom boom.
Yeah.
So we had a nice time out there watching the fireworks, and then Saturday. This is Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We were supposed to be going to the 4-4 festival at Wolf Creek, which was supposed to have a lot of the old time Atlanta old rappers there.
Right.
And it was I promise you, it probably was like 20 to 30 people that was on the lineup. And then they were supposed to have a drone show at night instead of fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
So how about we didn't get notification that they canceled the concert. You only found out if you went on social media.
So they ain't sent out no text messages or nothing.
They didn't send no text messages, no email. Now you've been emailing us every day to remind us of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But the day you cancel, you ghost don't say nothing.
Yeah, Douglasville fireworks was a joke. We went out to Douglasville because this is a secret location right here. So we drove out to Douglasville to see the fireworks, and there was none. They were wah, wah, wah. They were terrible.
But they've gotten bad since COVID, I think. They haven't did good shows since COVID.
I don't know. They did it by Walmart or something, or they did it somewhere where people were in downtown Douglasville waiting, and it was 7 miles away that the fireworks being shot off. I don't get it. But
they usually shoot them at either off the top of the mall or at the golf course.
I don't know where they shot them from this time.
Oh, okay.
It was towards the vicinity of where the Walmart was at.
Oh, interesting. But
they was terrible. They wasn't even worth it. They wasn't better than the $500
box
I
you get. So I found out just because I had went on social media just to pull up the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out, they put up a thing like right when I went on. They had put up a notice that they had canceled it due to unforeseen circumstances.
And
what the hell does that mean?
4-4 day, right?
Yeah, this was 4-4 festival.
4-4 festival.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was 4-4 festival.
And then they start immediately giving refunds, right?
No.
Uh-oh.
So I gotta dispute it with my bank tomorrow because they're saying it will be bigger and better in August. I was only doing it because it was July 4th weekend.
Right.
And I wanted to see the drone show. Like, you didn't even tell us a date in August. What we doing bigger and better? You already had too many people on the lineup as it was.
Right.
Like, what time was y'all thinking we was going to leave? Everybody was going to do a 5-minute set? Like,
maybe they's going to leave it late like Lauryn Hill did the Essence Fest when she got up there 2 hours late and the show didn't end until 3:30 in the morning.
The devil is alive. I would have did that. Last year when I went to Essence Festival, I think the latest we stayed was to like midnight.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the day that they did the Isley Brothers.
Mm.
And so we didn't get to see them come on stage because they were running behind.
Yeah, they say Lauren was running 2 hours behind.
No, it wasn't her this time. So you have to be a correction. She was actually on time.
Okay.
Essence Festival was behind.
Okay.
So it started initially little late, and then they said that Glorilla's set ran longer than it was supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
So with Glorilla's set, Glow set ran longer than it was supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Then they had to go in and switch out the stage. And that takes them time to switch out the stage because that's the same shit that happened last year.
Right, right.
They take time to switch out the stage. So you had, was it Babyface?
I don't know who was on S Fest lineup.
I think it was Glow. On this night, it was Glow, Babyface, Maxwell, and then Lauryn Hill. Mm-hmm. They added Lauryn Hill last minute.
Okay. So
not only was y'all running behind, but y'all ran Lauryn Hill last minute. Maxwell get on stage. No, Babyface. One of them, I can't remember the order it went. One of them got on stage talking about they was tired and they were ready to go to bed, but they had to finish their set.
Who was that?
It was either Maxwell or Babyface. I don't know which one it was. It was one of them though, because they was already behind at this point.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
but it does take them a long time when you
to change the stage out and get the props.
They're not fast with it at all. But I can say the lady who's been running the Essence Festival, I will leave her nameless. Y'all do your own research on her. I feel like they need to remove her.
Think so?
Because ever since she's taken over, Essence Festival hasn't been Essencing. So it hasn't been Essencing. And then like they brought back the lounge, the Essence Lounge, which is like you could go see different artists in there. And normally you could buy tickets. Once you buy tickets to the concert, you was able to go see them type thing. This year they had those outside of the concert tickets.
Okay.
So if you already spent money to see the whole weekend concert series, then people are trying to go. They didn't know they had to buy tickets in order to see it because, you know, black folks don't read most of the time.
Hey, what we not going to do? We're not going to talk about black folks like that on this show. This is a black-owned network. We are not doing that.
All right.
They might have read it if it wasn't in teeny, tiny fine print, and that you had to turn it to the mirror to read it because it was wrote backwards. That type shit. We ain't finna just be disrespecting my people on this goddamn show. Okay, keep it going.
So they had that going on, but ever since she's taken it over, it's like the concert series hasn't been good. Yeah, it just hasn't been good. And they was like Lauren, like the people that stayed said she gave a good performance, but by the time she came on at 2 something. And so when she came on, majority of everybody was gone.
Oh, okay.
Because and the other thing is, not only do people want to go to bed because they've been out all day, some people go to the after parties. So they have a lot of after parties that celebrities do after the concert too, and a lot of those start at like 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning. So if you already bought your ticket to that, then you're not finna stay for this concert because you want to go see these other people.
Right. I get it. So back to the Fall Festival.
Okay.
So they're not giving refunds.
No. So I'm disputed with my bank tomorrow.
I don't know why they wouldn't give refunds though. That right there itself is good customer service. If you give out refunds for something that you canceled on your own by no fault of anyone else's, they should give your money back.
And so the vendor, I seen a vendor on social media. She was complaining about it. They didn't contact the vendors either. How the vendor found out is because it's a person that's at Wolf Creek that's responsible to make sure the vendors have all the proper licensing and everything. She was the one that was calling all of them to let them know that it had been canceled. So the vendor found out Friday afternoon. They didn't post nothing until 10:30, 11 o'clock Friday night. So they've been knowing that it was going to be canceled. And then when
they wanted to get that last little bit of money in.
And then when they canceled it, they cut off the comments. So you posted it on social media and then you turn off the comments.
Right. Slick say no refund or ticket to another show.
Well, you get a ticket to another show, you just don't know when that other show gonna be.
I need my fatty
I need
back.
my money back.
I need my cheddar.
Yeah.
I need all my I need my money back.
So that's what they did. And then the vendor said that this was her second time dealing with this promoter. And the promoter did them like this Memorial Day weekend and only had sent them half of their deposit back. So my thing is, if you had dealt with this promoter before, why would you deal with this promoter again?
Right.
If they had already did this to you just Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day and 4th of July ain't that far from each other.
Right.
And you're still waiting on the money from Memorial Day weekend. I wish I would pay some more damn money for something else for me to participate in.
It sounds like a money scam to me. I'm just saying, it's my opinion. Allegedly, whatever you want to say, it sounds like somebody was being scammed. Like that person knew that they were going to cancel that show on Monday, but wanted to make sure they got all the money they could in by Friday and then put the cancellation up Friday night. I'm just saying, allegedly this happened, but this is my opinion that they scam folks out of money.
That's what I think. I feel like too.
Because what's going to happen in August, they're going to be like, we don't have no venue, blah, blah, blah. Come back and see us in December. And they hoping y'all going to forget about y'all money. Don't forget about that money. I don't care how much that ticket was.
I'm
Get that money up out them.
So I'm just being mine tomorrow. But yeah, so it's a little, I don't know. And then the vendor, she was like, she don't know, like the Atlanta promoters here are bad. But this is the first event that I've had that's been like this. Like you said, I'll be outside. So I've done a lot of festivals, and I did a lot of the festivals that be at Wolf Creek. We never had this issue before.
Right.
So I don't think it's the all the promoters. I think it's this one particular promoter. So
allegedly. Because he got enough money to sue us, not because he's scammed everybody out their money.
So, yeah. So I'm going to dispute my money tomorrow with the bank.
And I suggest everybody else do the same thing. Don't wait till August. Talking about we going to get to go to a show in August because it's going to be something in August, too. If it's something now, it's going to be something in August.
If it was something in May, it was something in July, it's going to be something in August.
And I would suggest everybody who paid money to go to that festival get their money back by any means necessary.
Yeah.
Don't let him take y'all. Don't say it wasn't number $20. It does not matter.
That's either gas or a thing of eggs at this point.
If it was 1,000 people who said it wasn't number $20, he didn't pocketed $20,000.
Yeah, that's a lot of eggs.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't pay his rent for the year.
Yeah, that's a lot of eggs. So I'm disputing my money tomorrow. So moving on, outside of the entertainment world. What do you think about the floods in Texas and the meteorologists being cut? The National Weather Service being cut by Doge earlier this year. And do you think them being cut did have something to do with the floods or not?
I think a cut which notifies people about natural disasters is bad in any way. I don't know if this necessarily played a role in that, but from what I heard, they weren't warned. They wasn't warned. They didn't get the warnings that they normally get. Now, some people saying it's the state's fault. Other people saying it's the people's fault. So everybody wants to put blame on everything but Doge and the administration.
Well, the government is putting the blame on the administration. They're the ones that said we didn't notify anybody because we weren't notified because of the National Weather Service. That's where we normally get our notifications from.
Right,
and it was like the administration cut them people.
It's a National Oceanic Atmospheric administration. What it does is called NOAA. And what they do is they monitor the waves in the water. They monitor the temperature. They let you know if the water and if the temperature in the water and the atmosphere is mixed together enough to cause hurricanes. And you have to know that in order to determine if a hurricane is going to hit and when it's going to hit, or if a tornado is going to hit where it's going. So they do all those things. Now, if they've been cut a lot, you may not only have a few people looking at a certain amount of time for a certain amount of areas. And but then also the cuts, and then a lot of people have quit. A lot of people moved on, retired. You know what I'm saying? So you have to. I don't think a lot of people realize that a lot of people within the government. I don't know this because this is what I've heard. A lot of people within the government are retired military.
Yeah.
So a lot of people who works in the government at all these government agencies are retired military. So they already got pensions. So they don't need to put up with stuff, if they feel like they're being disrespected. They can just go on, retire, and quit and still have their pension and live comfortably. So a lot of people have done that. So I think that I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. Of course, you're going to have people saying it's not the administration's fault, it's the state's fault. It's just one of those things. Who knows if it would have been better, or who knows if it would have been worse, or
it still would have hit.
Right.
I feel like it still would have been hit, but I don't think it would have caused the casualties.
Right. That part there, because there was no notification. From what I understand, they didn't get a notification about the weather at all until like late Friday night. When did it hit? Saturday?
Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, they said it was late when they got it. Like. And then they didn't even get you know how you get the pings on your phone, tornado in the area and stuff like that. They didn't get none of those. So those things actually do help.
Yeah.
And if people don't know it's coming or don't know because they used to getting those things and all of a sudden it just stops, it causes a problem.
But just think about the bad storms that we've had here. A lot of the bad storms that we had here recently, I haven't gotten notified on all of them. I've got notified on some of them.
I don't remember getting notified on any.
I think I got notified on 1 or 2 of them, but outside of that, it's like because we've had some bad storms here.
But see, the thing is, like when you hear the tornado, the horn that they blow for tornado.
Well,
warning,
I ain't heard the horn all
right,
this
because
year.
they don't know.
Yeah, I haven't heard the
They
horns
get
at
their
all this
information
year.
from them folks.
Yeah, I've got the little pings on my phone, but I haven't heard the horns. I was like, are the sirens still working?
Right. Because they used to test the siren out here all the time. I ain't heard it in a while.
Yeah, you test it every Wednesday.
Yeah, I haven't heard it at all.
Every Wednesday at 12. I be at work, so
a lot of this stuff, a lot of this stuff is a direct correlation of what's been cut and who been fired, who been let go. But we got to realize that that's just the tip of the iceberg. It's so much stuff within the government that's been gone, and people gone who used to handle certain things. You're not gonna know until you need it.
So we got 3 more years to go. And what do you think about the budget bill he pushed?
I think a lot of people are going to lose their insurance. A lot of people are going to be sick. They already talking about a couple of hospitals talking about they closing.
And shit, Atlanta don't need another damn hospital to close. I'm like being for real. Like
I'm just saying it's going to affect Medicaid. I think it's going to affect a lot of poor and middle class folks, which is not the folks he wants to support anyway. So, and my thing is we see this stuff. We see how it's being done. We see how middle class and poor folks are being done, and still middle class and poor folks still support it. They with it. It's like
they with it until they ain't.
Yeah, but by that time it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late at that point. So they're thinking it was gonna hurt the immigrants, which technically all these people probably are some form of fashion of an immigrant. Because just think about it, Trump is an immigrant because his name wasn't really Trump. They changed his last name was actually Dump. They changed it to Trump because Dump sounded horrible. So, but his father was an immigrant. His grandfather was an immigrant who opened up a brothel when he came to the United States. His mother was an immigrant who was a servant. She used to clean hotels and people's houses and stuff like that. She was a servant. Right. His first wife, she was a servant. We know this last wife was a whole alleged call girl,
right?
Or a man.
But they don't care about that,
But and then she got an Einstein. She got citizenship for Einstein. You can't even speak English.
The problem we have is that these people who support him, they don't care about that. They only care about it when it's somebody else who is affects. And a lot of times, like Slick said, they didn't know. They didn't know how important Georgia Baptist was until it was gone. Right. That's true. A lot of times, we support things because we don't think it's going to be a problem to us. We don't think it's not a problem until it is. It's not our problem until it is our problem. I don't know if people even notice when they go to the grocery store now, when they go to the fruit department. Now, I'm not saying all immigrants did this, but a lot of them did. When you go to the fruit department now, grapes are terrible. They're already brown. Oranges are already shriveled up and soggy because they've been sitting for so long.
You just gotta change grocery store.
No, I go. This is several grocery stores. I've been to Publix. I've been to Kroger. I've seen it at all the grocery stores. And now it may be worse in some than others, but I think the problem is that that stuff hasn't trickled down yet. You got to realize there's nobody really out there picking fruit anymore.
Well, do you remember he said that as long as the people that were here, they can come back as long as the farmers or whoever owned the property or whoever owned the hotel and stuff that they work in, as long as they take ownership and responsibility for them. So what the fuck does that sound like to you?
Slavery. But see, the thing is, who's gonna come back to that and with a chance for him to change his mind tomorrow? Nobody wants to be stressful about if I go to work today, am I gonna be able to come home tonight? They're not gonna do that. They're smarter than that, I would hope.
And then the ICE, they got a budget bigger than the military.
Right. Because this is what his supporters wanted.
But they're deporting their workers, they're deporting their wives, they're deporting their kids. And that's what I don't get. Like, it's affecting them more than it's affecting us, which is crazy. Sam's, Walmart, Kroger all have bad fruit.
Yeah.
I don't get my fruit from none of them. Well, I take that back. I get my grapes from Sam's. But outside of that, I get my fruit from Publix.
Yeah, I've been to Publix and seen bad fruit. Trust me. Like, I've been over there.
Now, I don't get my grapes from Publix.
Because they don't like to put that shit in the cooler.
Yeah.
Kroger used to do that too. I went to Kroger one time. I said, "Hey," the manager said, "Why y'all don't put y'all grapes in the cooler?" Like then, like 2 weeks later, they had a cooler. They gonna go bad.
So that's why I say I only buy my grapes from Sam's. But all the rest of my fruit I get from Publix.
Now Publix do have good fruit, but I think that's just gonna trickle down. Publix pay a lot more for their stuff, and they charge a lot more for their stuff.
They do,
too.
but you pay for what you want. So like I get the fresh fruit, you know, like the ones that be in the plastic containers that have to pull the little tabby off. Cause they cut all that up right then at the counter.
Right,
so
and we've gotten that before, right?
So that's what I always buy. So I get my pineapples, I get my mixed fruit, my watermelon. I get all of it like that. So that's how I do. And then if they don't got none, I just tap on the counter. I said, "Can you cut me up some?" And they be like, "Yeah, it's gonna take about 15, 20 minutes." I'm right. I'm gonna shop, and then I'm gonna come back and get my fruit.
Man, please, I wish your ass would. Not gonna on the glad time out. Can I cut you as a fruit? I'm like, no, we closed.
Yeah, I do it for like my mama be wanting fish
we got
and stuff.
fruit out there. We got fruit right there.
Cause a lot of times it be gone or it's not the size that I want.
It's something right there. Get that fruit.
And then I do it for when the fish, like when my mama be wanting fish and stuff, I go up there, they don't have none. I was like, "Can y'all got some fish in the back?" And they was like, "Yes, ma'am." I was like, "Can y'all go get me a couple of pieces?" And they was like, "Yes, ma'am." I said, "Thank you so much."
Oh, Lord.
You kill them with kindness.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Well, yeah, I think a lot of this stuff is going to trickle down. It's going to get worse before it gets better. That's just my opinion.
I do believe.
I mean, you getting good fruit at Publix now, but what's to say a month from now it's going to be terrible fruit?
But maybe I won't need it then, okay?
Okay. Well, there you have it. What else we got going on?
What else I said I was talking about? I told you a lot, Lab.
You did, and it was a lot of. I was doing stuff, and I heard it, but I was hoping you would keep it in your mind, since this is a conversation you want to have.
We talked. I know I wanted to talk. It was something else about the government.
I know the 404 day was the main. The 404 festival was one of the main things, since they not giving out refunds for tickets that y'all purchased and they canceled the show. That was a big no right there.
Yeah. Oh, we was gonna talk about relationships. We said we were gonna end it on relationships.
Oh yeah. That's right. So my question is, you said to me earlier that y'all not in a relationship, and I said if you are,
when you
walk out, they say this bitch. You right, Slick. That's what I was looking for. They be like, this bitch, man, what?
But they do it with a smile.
Yeah, so I say, you said that y'all in the talking phase. But my understanding is, if he's putting his ha-ha in your hoo-ha, y'all are a couple. That's what I would say.
But just, you don't always put your ha-ha in somebody's hoo-ha when you talking.
So y'all ain't ha-ha and hoo-ha?
No.
I don't believe.
You could be talking to people without that happening.
I don't believe. As much as you like sex, as much as we had conversations on this show about how a sexual animal you were.
No, you say that.
No,
I don't say that.
You said it. You
say it. I don't say that.
Whatever. You said it. You say it. You was like, 45 minutes is just an appetizer to me. So
that's something different. That's not the same concept.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so y'all just talking.
You still getting to know each other.
So it's been 90 days.
No, it hasn't been 90 days.
So you saying 90 days is it?
Yeah.
And then once the 90 days, if he don't make a move, it's over.
Yeah.
But how will he know to make a move if he think you comfortable with?
Because these are the words that you have said on the show before. If a man he's gonna go after whatever he wants.
He will.
So if he don't go after it, he don't want it.
But at the same time,
I don't have to tell you to come after me.
But are you giving him vibes like you want him, like you interested in him?
We talk every day. And if we don't talk every day, we at least see each other once or twice out of the week.
So you are giving him vibes like, I'm liking you. We good. Okay, that's different. And he should know it then.
Yeah.
But sometimes people give off vibes like thinking the person should know something when the vibes is like, don't touch me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, we talk at least we talk a couple times out of the day. If we don't talk, we may talk once and then we may text throughout the day or something like that. And or we may see each other at least once or twice out of the week. So like at the 90 days, if you don't say knock on my door, not literally, but say I want you to be my girl,
All right.
then it ain't girl.
What's the point, right?
Yeah.
So do you think that he knows this though?
I don't know.
In the grand scheme of things, do you think he knows this?
I don't know, and it ain't my job to tell you.
Ooh, feisty. Feisty. His trying and her trying might not be the same.
It ain't my job to tell you how to pursue me.
So when he hug up on you and stuff, you be like, stop.
No, we hug. Like,
right.
we have a good chemistry.
Right.
Yeah, we have good conversation.
Okay.
But
and it's just in today's relationship world, it's kind of hard.
It is hard.
It's difficult to gauge certain things.
And it's like everybody got these different rules. So like I ain't never lived by the rules that everybody go by.
Right.
But I just feel like after 90 days of us, like it hasn't been no inconsistency.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was like some inconsistency, like maybe we talk today and maybe we don't talk again on Friday type shit, then I would be like, okay, it's a little, I already know where it's really going and I would know, but we literally talk every day.
Mm-hmm.
So like when he has a job, he let me know where he got a job, where he going. When he go out of town, he let me know he out of town. We talk while he out of town. So yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think I have to tell him at what point to pull the trigger.
So what happens if he don't pull the trigger?
I just told you.
That's it.
That's it.
You gonna start talking to him, you gonna block his number.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that, you ain't gonna say, you ain't gonna be like, Frank, it's been 90 days and you ain't really said nothing.
No.
You ain't gonna give him an opportunity.
Let me tell you about the Pisces. We give a fuck until we don't.
I know, it's one upstairs.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like,
we care until we don't care. Like, and my give a fuck meter is very high. So I care until then. And when I don't care, it's over.
I don't know. I just think you should give him an opportunity to
do what? So you think I supposed to be the woman? Like, I feel like that's me trying to pursue you if I tell you that you need to do something.
Tit for tat, je ne sais quoi, la ta ta.
I have conversations. I talk to you, but I'm not finna tell you.
So what has one of the most difficult parts of dating, in your opinion? One of the most difficult parts, because a lot of women don't really understand. We had a woman on the show a couple of weeks ago. And she was saying this dating pool is messed up. Like this dating pool, like the guy she was with, if she could bring him back, she would bring him back because he passed away. God rest the dead. But she said she would bring him back because this dating pool is fucked up.
I'm gonna say the date. It's not necessarily the dating pool. It's like how you said.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody thought process in dating
mm-hmm.
is different, and everybody is trying to date the next person like they dated the previous person, and we're not the same.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I tell people off the rip. Have you dated that person before me? Don't date me like that. You got to learn me and date me like I want you to date me. Don't date me like you dated them, because I'm not finna date you like I dated the last person, because everybody is different.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the problem that we have now. People don't know how to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
You have too many people that's on social media that's glorified relationship coaches.
Right.
Everybody want to be a damn relationship coach now.
Right.
And then they on here telling this stupid shit. Like, if somebody texts you, you ain't supposed to text them. But even if I see you, if I'm on my phone, they be like, you ain't supposed to text right back because that make you look too thirsty. When the fuck are we going to grow up?
Well, my thing is, if I don't text you right back, I'm going to forget. I ain't gonna even lie. It's been many times I'll be like, and I'll be like, then I start, because I have, my attention span is not very good, a lot of stuff. I start looking at something on the computer, and I'll be like, oh shit, I meant to text that person back, and it'll be 2 days later. So they say, why not ask where this shit is going if you really like him? You gotta at least show you have interest to go to the next level.
I've shown interest that I have it, but I'm not finna ask you where this shit is going. I'm not finna do that. I'm not.
You're not gonna ask.
I'm not gonna ask.
Hey, I can't do nothing but respect.
Yeah, I'm not finna ask.
Because I really feel I'm on the same level with you. I really feel a lot of times you should know a little bit.
Right.
Or he should ask you. Be like, look, I'm interested in you. What we doing? Because to be honest with you, we don't want to be out here looking like ducks. You get what I'm saying? So it's gonna be hard for us to to know too, and if we ask, we don't want to get our heart broken too, because we may be really into you, and you be like, nigga, we just friends, like, you get what I'm saying? Then we are heartbroken, so he may not even ask.
Shit, and that's fine. I'll be gone in 90 days.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm.
So he should just automatically assume that it's good.
If we talking every day, So listen, if I'm communicating with you every day, if you call me and you ain't got to wait around for me to call you back 5 or 6 times, I may not call right back, but like if I'm at work, I may be doing something, but I'm gonna give you a call back, or I'm gonna text you. It's like, as soon as I get done with so and so, I'm gonna give you a call back.
You don't make him wait.
I don't make him wait, and vice versa. He don't make me wait unless it's like he don't did a job or something, and he been out all day and he tired. Then we may hit a little text, and then before I know it, this nigga sleep. My bad. I forgot we're not saying that word no more.
No,
the ninja is sleep.
Okay.
Because he does work outside.
Okay.
So, like, I don't like outside of that.
All right. Okay. So, do you? And we're not trying to disrespect the ninja you're dealing with. We trying to just get an understanding, because some people say the dating pool is terrible. Some people say it's not really that terrible. Just the people in it, and you're saying it's too many people on social media watching relationship coaches or something.
Yeah. So it's just too many people thought processes, or like how you said, y'all don't want to be ducks.
Right.
So when y'all already been a duck before, now it's my turn to try to unduck you.
Right.
And I don't have the patience.
We're not treading water with y'all.
Right.
You already made us look like a duck one time before.
Right. So, but I can only do this for so long when I be like, and I'm out. Because I can only try to get you to bring your wall down and see I'm not that person, and see that I'm a safe space. That before, like, I'm only going to do it for so long.
I don't think y'all women understand men be damaged too.
That's
we
what
go
I said.
through stuff.
But
we physically, mentally go through stuff.
It take y'all way longer to get over stuff than it does us, because it happens to us all the time.
Get over.
My point exactly.
We don't get over it. We might put it to the side, but it's gonna be damn sure there's somewhere to resonate later on when you show signs of that same bullshit. Yeah. And
for women, we have to learn how to navigate out of it quicker, because it always happens to us.
Hold on. Don't even try that shit.
Don't
try to make women know. Let me tell you something. Women are the most sneaky and conniving people
I'm not saying
ever
we're
on
not,
earth.
but what I'm saying is women just by history, we can get away with shit a whole lot better than y'all can.
Okay.
I'm not gonna discredit that.
Let me clap on that one, because tell the truth but saying the devil.
That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying is, in history, women in general have been cheated on way more than men have, because you got to think about it. Way back in our grandparents and our great grandparents' days, remember, they had families all over the place.
Women have been cheated on. Men have been caught more than women. That's the narrative you need to.
Okay,
women
so
have been. Men have been caught more than women, because we don't cheat well.
However you want to say it, we have to learn how to get over it and navigate it a whole lot quicker. You all sit in it for years and never get over it.
Right.
And then want to hold the next person accountable for the last person BS.
I'm just saying though, like, that's not holding you accountable. That's being protective of what's going on, being smart of what's going on. Slick says, Westside Misfits says, men take way longer to get over shit than women do. Okay.
Y'all do.
Okay.
Y'all do.
We are not trying to be looking like ducks out here. If you duck us one time, you damn sure not gonna duck us 2 or 3 times. Especially not me. I'm not having it.
So this is why I say it's not so much the dating pool itself; it's the people that don't know how to navigate and date. Like, people don't want to have conversations to figure out what it is that you need. So, like, I have conversations. Me and him have conversations. I asked him, you need space? How do you want to receive space? You want me to give you some days off? Because I give you some days off.
You seem like you be pressured, too. You already knocking on the seafood, don't ask for new fish. So you seem like you would be pressured. You probably pressure on your man, ain't you?
What do you mean?
Like pressure, like, you probably be
Explain.
like, you probably one of them points be like, man, don't call me today. And then he don't call you. Then tomorrow you be like, well, why you didn't call me yesterday?
No, I'm not that. No, I'm not that.
You be frying niggas' brain. Oh, I'm sorry, ninjas' brains.
Yeah, I'm not that. I'm really not that.
You
like
probably real confused in the relationship.
I'm really am not. Like you really, because you deal with this version of me. I'm really not this version in a relationship. Now,
what version you are? You submissive in the relationship?
I am. I'm very.
I don't believe that shit.
Yeah.
You a Pisces.
But
you know I know it's one upstairs, right?
I don't know
This
what that means.
This motherfucker think submissive mean obey.
No, that's not what submissive means.
I'm just saying, like, come on, y'all birthday the same fucking day.
But this is the difference with me. My father and my mother, I was raised in a house with them.
So it's this one.
But my father was the person that opened the doors for my mama. He on Sunday.
Let me open the door for Shane. Keep talking.
He filled up the gas tank on Sunday for my mama. My mama cooked for him. My mama fixed his plates and did that thing. My mama washed his clothes. My daddy made sure my mama didn't have to want for nothing. So my daddy, if my mama needed some money outside of his regular job, my daddy went and hustled it and got it up. So for me, I was raised in that atmosphere. But you have to get out and test, and they don't know. But you give, what? Say that again for me. You give out tests, and they don't know. Oh, you saying I'm testing them and they don't know I'm testing them? I'm not really testing them. I'm allowing you to be who you are, and I'm showing up and being who I am. And if the puzzle piece eventually fit, then it's going to fit. But if we got to go longer than 90 days to figure out this puzzle piece of this fitting, then there's no need. But I'm not testing you. I'm allowing you to show up authentically yourself. I show up authentically myself, and we just keep it pushing. If at some point the authentics don't match, then it's time to let it go. But so that's for me how I was raised in it. So I'm like submissive. Like I believe in, I fix my man plate. I'll cook for you. All that stuff. I do that. So I have conversations with you to let you know I don't require a lot. I require time and honesty. And because I don't require a lot, I'm simple. But don't let my simplicity fool you and think I'm naive, because I'm not.
Slick said rule.
No, she said, but he don't know about my 90-day rule.
Yeah. Do he know?
No.
Oh.
So why I'm going to tell him, though?
So he'll know he need to put it in high gear.
No. I don't want somebody to think, I don't want to ever have to feel like I'm pressuring somebody to be with me.
Okay.
So if I have to tell you that, then you may select me and choose me, but that's ultimately what you wanted to do. You may not want to lose what I provide for you. And if I tell you you have a 90-day rule,
would that be?
A safe place. Like I'm a safe place. I'm a peaceful person.
Are you?
I am. I'm a safe space. I don't bring chaos. And I feel like if I tell you you got 90 days to figure this shit out, that's chaotic.
Are you, and you say you are wifey material. Are you wifey material?
I am.
What is wifey material? Explain it so the people in the back can understand.
Being a safe space, knowing how to compromise, knowing how to communicate, showing up for your partner and your partner showing up for you. A lot of people think it's cooking and cleaning and shit in the night.
I don't need no motherfucker cooking clean for me.
But I'm just saying, that's what a lot of people think.
That's not it.
It's not it.
Not for people our age, because, we grew up in that era when the drugs and crack got, so we would take care of ourselves at 12.
Yeah.
So we don't need nobody, or 10, 11. We don't need nobody to physically cook and clean for us. We can do that ourselves.
Yeah, so I show up and I'm supporting you. If you got a business, I'm going to support you in your business. If you going out to make some money, I'm not finna stop your hustle, bro. That ain't what I'm finna do. I'm going to need you to go get that money and bring it home.
Okay, so that's good.
It's a silent pressure because he may need a little more space than you. And he'll get it after 90 days.
Oh, my God. See that?
He'll get it.
That's that bullshit.
But I've asked him. In this time frame, I've asked him. We've had a conversation. Do you require space? If so, how does that space look for you?
Okay.
But so that way I can show up, because I've been person that somebody say they need space and I'm giving them 50 feet and I'm not talking to you for a couple of days.
Okay.
When you reach out, that's when we talk. And then by that time, I may be talking to somebody else.
Whoa. See? How you gonna guess? You give me a little space to get my mind together, get my thoughts together, get me together. But by in that 2-day time frame,
It could be longer than 2 days.
You gonna be talking to somebody else?
It's a possibility.
Pressure.
But some people just like, no, I just need like a 24-hour reset. Okay, that's what you need, then I can give you that too. I know I only got 24-hour pause with you.
So, but on the 25th hour, Jesus Christ.
As long as you're transparent. I'm transparent. He just don't know about the 90 days.
So, do you think men and women are meant to be with one person? I'm gonna ask you that question. That question was asked on another show. Do you think? I mean, in all honesty, do you think men and women are meant to be with one person? Do you think women should have 2 or 3 people who fills in the gaps of certain things, and men should have 2 or 3 people that fills in the gaps of certain things?
I think we kind of do it now. It may be your friends that are filling in that gaps, but I do believe people have that now. Like I don't necessarily think relationship wise you need to be with more than one person relationship wise.
So you don't think no nappy dugout visiting if the other people is necessary?
No, I don't play well in the sandbox. I'm not sharing.
I'm just saying.
I don't want to have to throw sand.
Some people think it is. That's the part of it.
But so that's what I'm saying. So for those that think that, then that's fine. But the emotion, a lot of time, it's the emotional dynamic piece that people are missing.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they typically go seek something from somewhere else. And so that's what I'm saying. A lot of people have that now. You may just have it in a friendship or maybe in a family relationship, but most people have that dynamic now. Most people have that dynamic now.
So you got other friends you talk to, men?
No. Well,
I said specifically.
And I said in relationship, no.
Okay.
But that's why I said you may have friends, and I didn't specify female or male. I'm saying friends.
We'll specify.
You can have female and male friends.
Well, I'm talking about men friends.
Oh.
Let me be specific.
Okay.
Let me get on your 90-day rule. I'm gonna let you know I mean men friends.
Not really. Most of the time, like, okay, so for me, my male friends are, I go throw stuff across their head and be like, look, let me tell you this shit that I got going on to talk me off the ledge. I don't have as many as I used to.
But you have them.
I got a handful.
Do you think they would want to pop that chair if they had a chance?
Probably a long time ago when when we first probably became friends, they probably wanted to, but they know that door is not there. When you in the friend zone,
did you tell them that?
I didn't have to, because
you got this assuming thing going on.
Let me tell you what my friend zone is like. Pressure.
Yeah.
My friend zone is you there. You gonna know you there. Ain't no misconceptions. Ain't no misunderstandings. My
you in the box. You in the friend box.
You in the friend box.
Okay.
Like, we ain't hugging. We ain't sitting all close to each other. My friend zone ain't that. My friend zone, man, you see that girl over there? I think her booty may be popping for you. You may want to go holler at her. That's my. We like.
Man, he gonna be like, you like her booty? You like, yeah, I think her booty popping. You like, well, shit. What?
Yeah, my friends ain't like that. My friends ain't like that. So, communication and sex is major reasons people seek others,
right.
And it is.
I guess that's why I got cheated on, was the sex part.
Yeah, communication is sex.
My schlong wasn't big enough. I ain't had no 12-inch.
I don't know why I was going to go with you, but
I ain't had no arm for a third leg.
You do know most women don't want that either, right?
Well, apparently my ex loved them.
I have a homeboy now that him and his girl, they're having a hard time communicating, and it's becoming more of a struggle for him.
You know what the problem is? A lot of times we don't know how to say it and what to say. It's not that we don't want to communicate with you all. It's just that sometimes we have a hard time getting it out. As a man, I'm telling you, we have a hard time expressing how we're feeling because we feel so many things at once. We feel so many things. I mean, we feel so many things at once. We gotta deal with the job. We gotta deal with make sure you good. We gotta deal with this, and we got kids. We gotta make sure they good. So we deal with a lot of things at once. So our emotions may be and our communication may be off because we're shuffling through the things we've been through in the day and trying to figure out what's the best thing to talk to you about because some of it is irrelevant. So our communication may be off because we're feeling now. It may be something that's to us that's important, but to you, we like, nah, she don't. You know what I'm saying? So we still have that emotion that we're dealing with, and we don't know how to communicate the rest because we're dealing with so many. I don't think a lot of people realize how much black men deal with on a daily basis.
I raised one, so I get it.
Like daily, like
I get it.
Daily.
I understand. And I tell, if I'm really rocking with you, I tell you, with you being a black man, I don't need you to ever think you can't have an open, honest conversation with me about whatever is happening with you.
You say that.
I do. If I'm rocking with you.
No, if you ain't rocking with you, it's fuck you. Kick rocks and cut the corner.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
So.
Okay. I just wanted to know because I know, like I said last show, they say the dating pool was terrible, and
it's you got to learn, you got to know how to work it.
Oh, they say, and they also said it'd be better if married people stayed out of it.
Now that's the goddamn truth. now that is definitely the truth.
And
because
the question came up: do we think men and women should be are meant to be with one person?
But typically, it's like how the comment was. Typically, they're looking for something, whether it's communication, they're missing it, or
some people just greedy.
Some are, but majority of them are not. They're missing. A lot of people are missing something.
Like me personally, like my ex-wife would have came to me and said, "Look, I need 12 inches. You only got 9. If we could fill in the blank somewhere or something like that." But she just was sneaking around. I don't like that sneaking around shit. That sneaking around make me feel like I'm a loser. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a second grade education. You feel like you can get anything over on me. And I got spidey senses and they tingle real hard.
Polo ting ting. But I just say the dating has been more complicated. And I think because of social media and I think because of reality TV.
Reality TV too?
Yeah.
We do know it's fake, right?
No, people do not know this.
Oh my God.
People don't know this.
I get the social media aspect of it, but reality TV, really?
Because you got a lot of love shows out now. You got like the Love Island. You got
all that shit scripted.
You got what is it? Blind at Sight or something? Married at First Sight.
Every person on Westside Misfits today, watch the background. Watch the background of any show that you're watching, and you will be able to tell that it's phony. I'm not going to tell you what's going on in the background. When you see it, you're going to turn on TV and be like, man, this shit phony. Click.
But a lot of people don't know that. So between the fake relationship coaches, the other people that put stupid shit on social media, reality TV, and these love app thingies, it's become like, and again, like I said.
No, they think that shit real.
They do. They think it's real. And then, like I said, people are now telling people. I read something earlier when we were just sitting here waiting for the show to start. I read something and somebody was like, the rules to relationship: don't text a man back immediately. Don't call him first if he don't call you. Don't text him first if he don't text you. Like, that's the craziest shit ever.
Well, people live by that though. And then you miss out on your blessing.
Then you you out here talking about the dating pool of shit.
Then somebody else got your blessing.
And then you out here talking about the dating pool of shit. Got pee in it. Because you trying to navigate, navigate how you want to navigate and let them navigate and just see if the shit work. That's how I look at it.
If I was jumping the dating pool, I'd be hurting these hoes out here because...
Oh, whatever. What that say? Something thinks really.
If someone thinks reality TV real is slow, you are right.
Yeah.
Chris.
They also think cheating is damn near okay. Yeah.
Yeah. See, Jesus bless y'all because I don't want to be out here. Because if I was out here in these streets, these hoes would be hurt. Because I done learned so much back information. They'd be like, this nigga he different. He built different.
It's time to go.
I know people from the West Side. I know women from the West Side. I know women from Techwood.
So it is time. We have enjoyed the show today. I appreciate everybody for tuning
they give me
in.
information that I need.
Oh, Lord.
So I can, you know what I'm saying? I can stretch these hoes out if I need to.
I appreciate everybody for tuning in to the Westside Misfits today on this happy July 6th Sunday, and I hope everybody had a great and safe July 4th weekend.
That's right.
And it's time to get back at it tomorrow for whatever you do for to receive a paycheck.
That's right. And strap up. Anyway, that's it. Hey, it's been a great show, man. You know, we was an hour late today because Lauren Hill decided to come in an hour late to the program, but
I was on time.
You know how that goes. Anyway, stay tuned for Sharon Jackman Show. I don't know if it's gonna be a podcast or music today. We're gonna roll the dice on it and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? It's been 3 months since she's been here. I don't know what type of mood she in.
See how he do? He just don't. I told you.
It's only been 3 months since she's been here. You know what I'm saying?
I told you he woke up with violence today.
Everybody's commitment different, I guess.
That's what happens in relationships.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
Peace out.
Loud. Turn this one up, my boy. 3 o'clock. Yeah. This radio. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show. From 3 to 5, they going live on Misfits Radio. Every Sunday, yeah, they certified. My favorite show. New guests this week, ain't no surprise what you been praying for. If you trying to take their top spot, you better pray some more. Slick got the camera rolling, lab on the ones and twos. It's a lot, they going in the dirt if someone come for you. This my favorite podcast, you listen, it's your favorite too. Playing all the hits where they in trouble if they play with you. Artists in your music in, come and get an interview. Tune in every Sunday, cause you know that's what I'm about to do. 3 to 5, they going live, black owned and black operated. Indie hits the mainstream, if it's hot, they gonna play it. I ain't even gotta say it, watch it back on Roku. Going live on IG or catch the show on YouTube. Tune in every Sunday and catch up on the latest news. Or close your ears and close your eyes, cause that's